Hi, welcome to Alwala General Knowledge class. Today our topic is Akbar the Great. General knowledge point of view, which points are useful, those points we discuss in this class. Akbar the Great. He was the great Muslim ruler in our country. That's why GK point of view, some important points are asking in the examination. We concentrate main important points about Akbar. Akbar's original name is Abul Fath Jalaluddin Muhammad Akbar, or Jalaluddin Muhammad Akbar is also called his original name. But in India, very famous this person, India point of view, Akbar the Great. Only two rulers names after using the Great, Ashoka the Great and Akbar the Great. He was born on October 15th, 1542 at Umarkot. At the time it was Amarkot, now it is Umarkot, present located in Pakistan. Here Akbar was born. Akbar parents are Humayun and Amida Banu Begum. He was son of Humayun and father of Jahangir, the great Mughal emperor and also the great Muslim ruler in India. He was illiterate. According to our history, Akbar was illiterate, great reformer in civil administration. Civil administration system was founded by Sher Shah Sur, but great reformer is Akbar. He came to the power very young age, at the age of 13 or 14, between 13 and 14. He crowned at where? At Kalanur, Punjab. Akbar came to the power from Kalanur, Punjab in 1556. Very young age, he came to the power. This Kalanur is located in Punjab. Up to 1561, Akbar did not rule directly. Akbar's regent or guardian Bairam Khan ruled. But 1561 onwards, Akbar started ruling directly. Akbar occupied first place is Malwa in 1561. Last place Akbar occupied last place is Asirgarh, Maharashtra. From Chand Bibi, he captured Asirgarh, Maharashtra in 1601. 40 years period, Akbar captured so many places in our country, different areas. Okay, another thing you remember, Akbar constructed or founded Fatehpur Sikri, 35 kilometers from Agra. One town was established by Akbar, that is Fatehpur Sikri. And Akbar shifted capital from Delhi to Fatehpur Sikri. During Humayun time or Babur time, Mughals capital was Delhi, but Akbar shifted to Fatehpur Sikri. These famous monuments are located in Fatehpur Sikri. Buland Darwaja, it is the entrance of Fatehpur Sikri. The commemoration of Gujarat victory in 1572-73 period, he captured Gujarat. On the commemoration of that victory, Akbar constructed Buland Darwaja. It is the highest gateway in India. After that, Sheikh Salim Chisti. Who is the Sheikh Salim Chisti? That person was Akbar's guru. Third Sufi saint came to India. Okay, that person tomb is also constructed by Akbar in Fatehpur Sikri. Three Sufi saints came to our country. First Sufi saint is Sheikh Khwaja Muinuddin Chisti. That person tomb is located in Ajmer. Second Sufi saint Sheikh Qutbuddin Bakhtiyar Kaki. On the memory of that person, Qutbuddin Aibak constructed Qutub Minar. Third Sufi saint came to our country. That person is Sheikh Salim Chisti. He was Akbar's guru. This person's tomb was constructed by Akbar in Fatehpur Sikri. Next, third one, Jodhabai Palace. It is Akbar's Hindu King's Palace. Jodhabai Palace. It is located in Fatehpur Sikri. Panchamahal. Panchamahal was Buddhist worshipping place. Akbar followed secularism. The great secular Muslim ruler or the great secularist of all Muslim rulers is Akbar. That's why Akbar constructed Panchmahal for Buddhist worshipping Ibadat Khana. It is Islam worshipping place basically. After that, all religions were invited to Ibadat Khana. Jami Masjid is also located in Fatehpur Sikri. Don't confuse here. Jama Masjid is located in Delhi. Jami Masjid is located in Fatehpur Sikri. It was also constructed by Akbar in Fatehpur Sikri. Diwan-e-Am. Akbar's court is called Diwan-e-Am. Akbar's poet court is called Diwan-e-Khas. Diwan-e-Khas. Akbar maintained Navaratnas. Akbar patronized so many poets and writers. That's why Navaratnas are maintained by two rulers in our country. One is Chandragupta Vikramaditya and second person is Akbar. Who was head of this Navaratnas? Abul Fazl. Abul Fazl, the main head of Navaratnas, Abul Fazl. He wrote Aini Akbari. Administration of total Akbar is mentioned in Aini Akbari. And Akbarnama, Akbar's biography is written by Abul Fazl. Okay, that is Akbarnama. Akbar biography is called Akbarnama. Akbar's administration totally explained in Ain-e-Akbari. Tulsidas was also lived during Akbar period. He wrote Ramacharita-Manas. Birbal was also lived during Akbar period. Surdas also lived, a blind poet. Surdas was also lived during Akbar period. Next, Akbar removed jizya tax and pilgrim tax. Which ruler first removed jizya tax? Which Mughal emperor ruled jizya tax? That person is Akbar. Jizya tax imposed on non-Muslims, that is removed by Akbar. Pilgrim tax also was removed by Akbar. Akbar had given land to Guru Ramdas, fourth Guru in Sikhism. That person got land from Akbar. Then Guru Ramdas founded one city. That city is Amritsar. Akbar not founded Amritsar, but Akbar had given land to Guru Ramdas. Then Guru Ramdas found Amritsar in Punjab. It is very famous for Golden Temple. But Golden Temple was constructed by Guru Arjan Singh. Amritsar city was founded by Guru Ramdas, fourth Guru in Sikhism. Arjan Singh is fifth Guru. That person constructed Golden Temple in Amritsar. Next, we go to Akbar's revenue and finance minister was Raja Todarmal. Revenue and finance minister was Raja Todarmal. This person introduced Japti or Bandobast system, but later period it was failed. In that place, Akbar introduced Dahasala method. That is also remember. Akbar introduced Munsabdari system. He divided some Munsabs. Each Munsab head is Munsabdar. That system was also introduced. Akbar divided his empire into Subas. Subas means present states. Present states, Mughals period called Subas. Delhi Sultan's period called Iktas. Gupta's time, those were called states were called Buktis. Britishers' time, states were called provinces. Now we are calling states. Akbar divided his empire into 13 Subas. He introduced Munsabdari system. He introduced Dahasala method. Subas were also established by Akbar. Akbar started one new religion. According to Akbar, it was not religion, but our historians are explained it is religion. Din-e-Ilahi, divine path. A person's life is depending on that person's way of living. Divine path explained in Din-e-Ilahi. Akbar invited to all religion people to join Din-e-Ilahi, but only one Hindu was joined. That person is Raja Birbal. Raja Birbal was only one Hindu was joined in this Din-e-Ilahi. During Akbar period, two famous battles were occurred. One battle is Second Battle of Panipat in 1556. But at the time Akbar was very young boy. That's why behalf of Akbar, Bairam Khan participated. Bairam Khan was murdered in 1561. Then onwards, Akbar started directly ruling. In this battle, Akbar defeated Hemu. But participated person is Bairam Khan. But Akbar defeated Hemu according to history in the Second Battle of Panipat. Panipat is present located in Haryana. Next, another battle is Battle of Haldighat. It was occurred in 1576. Akbar defeated Rana Pratap in the Battle of Haldighat. The famous Mewar king Rana Pratap. Akbar defeated Rana Pratap in 1576. But who participated behalf of Akbar in this battle? Raja Man Singh participated. Raja Man Singh participated behalf of Akbar. Another point, remember Tansen, famous magician during Akbar period. Who was Akbar's court magician? That person is Tansen. This person's original name is Ramatanu Pandey. Ramatanu Pandey is the original name of Tansen. Next, Akbar's historian was Abdul Qadir Badauni. Abdul Qadir Badauni was historian of Akbar. This person wrote Muntakab ul Tariq. Muntakab ul Tariq book was written by Badauni. During Akbar period, Mahabharata was translated into Persian language, that is Rajmanama. Group of Persian and Sanskrit scholars under the guidelines of this Abdul Qadir Badauni and those people translated into Persian language, that is Rajmanama. Mahabharata Persian translation is Rajmanama. Next one, British merchant was also came to India during Akbar period. That person is John Hilden Hall. But Akbar rejected to give business license to this person. After that, his son Jahangir had given license or golden farmana to Britishers. That is also remember. And Akbar was the founder of Mughal school of painting. He was the founder of Mughal school of painting. Two famous Muslim painters worked during Akbar period were Sayyid Ali and Abd al-Samad. These two Muslim painters during Akbar period, and one Hindu painter was there, Basavan. Okay, Hindu painter Basavan. That is also remember. After 1601, Akbar health was downfalling. Finally, he was died in 1605. Between this period, Jahangir rebellion started. Jahangir revolted against his father, where Akbar was buried. That Akbar was buried in Sikindra, Agra. It is near Agra once, but it is now part of Agra. Agra, Sikindra are present twin cities. That's why you remember Akbar tomb is located where? That is Sikindra, Agra. Where was Akbar born? Akbar was born in, at the time, Amarkot. Now it is Umarkot, Pakistan. He crowned from where? That is Kalnaur, Punjab in 1556. Who was illiterate Mughal emperor? That person is Akbar. The great Mughal emperor and also great Muslim ruler, that person is Akbar. Who reformed civil administration in our country? That person is Akbar. Who founded Fatehpur Sikri town? That is also Akbar. These famous monuments are located in Fatehpur Sikri. Okay, Abul Fazl, Tulsidas, Birbal, Raja Man Singh, Raja Todarmal, all these people were lived during Akbar period. Who removed jizya tax and pilgrim tax in our country? That person also, okay, Akbar. Akbar's regent or guardian or prime minister was Bairam Khan. He was murdered in 1561. Akbar's revenue and finance minister was Raja Todarmal. Akbar introduced Munsabdari system. Akbar divided his empire into subas. Akbar's religion, according to historians, it is religion, but Akbar never said it was a religion. That is Dinhi Ilahi. Two battles were occurred during famous battle. Those were Second Battle of Panipat and Battle of Haldighat. And Tansen also remember. Tansen was famous magician in Akbar's court. Okay, that person's original name is Ramatanu Pandey. Who maintained Navaratnas in our country? Two Indian rulers maintained, one is Chandragupta Vikramaditya and Akbar. Which Muslim ruler maintained Navaratnas? That person is only one, that is Akbar. These are main points you concentrate. Thank you.